Following is a summary of a report that I prepared. This particular report, and I'll just click on the summary tab. What we have here is a summary of all the new facility permits. So these were new facilities permits over the last 12 months. And this first tab is just the summary, and we've broken down those permits into essentially 7 categories: bitumen batteries, compressor stations, gas batteries, gas processing plants, injection disposal, oil battery, and oil satellites. And then in the summary we've given it, we've collected how much gas throughput would be at each one of these facilities, how much oil, how much condensate, water, and sulfur and water, and then just the total record count. So we have 679 facilities over the last 12 months that were considered new licenses. And then when I go to the tabs at the bottom, I have a second tab called Master Data Set. This is all the 679 records with some details. So column A is account name, and of course any one of these you can come in and you can take a look at a subset of this. So I could say I'm interested in AltaGas, and then that's what the summary for AltaGas looks like. We can also come in here and we can look at board, field center, or district. So I think that's about 8 different ones that are broken out. So if I wanted Saskatchewan, I didn't put province in the report, I should have, but yeah, I could say Swift Current, and then Kindersley, Lloydminster, and Estevan. And then if I click on that, there's all my data related to Saskatchewan on that side of it. And I'll unclick that. What we have here is, this is a facility type text, is the summary from the regulatory body. So you could see there's probably about 20 different definitions, shorter definitions related to the what comes from the regulatory body. And what we did is we bucketed those. So if we come in here and we look at, say, compressor stations as an example, we've got it all as compressor stations, but here we've got a processing battery associated with it. Or if we look at one a little bit more complex, if I came in here and I say oil battery, I'll unclick this, and then we'll say, I'll go bitumen battery, and then you can see it's single well, multi-well, all the different configurations that they have. We've bucketed into the summary or the grouping of it. Just makes it easier from an analytics perspective. We've also include a quick summary of the equipment that was out there. SEP is separator, scrub is scrubber. So those are the a quick summary of the equipment. And then if there was a compressor on site, we have the details of the compressor, so the quantity, and then what the kilowatt power of it was, and the type of compressor, either was gas or it was electric. So these are all for new facilities. You can see the application purpose is new. That's our only option. Here we have our throughput on the production side of things. And if I want to see which one is, say, producing the most gas, there we can go ahead and we can do a filter. If I wanted to see which one was doing the most oil, we could come in here and we could take a look and drill down on that particular site. Category type description is a summary of the type, oil satellite, and then we put in a summary of the gas, the oil, the condensate, the water, the sulfur, and then a quick equipment summary. So that's typically what we put in our weekly reports from a summary perspective. And then we've got a lot of location data, the field, the LSD, we've got the lat and long. Oh, we do have province, my mistake. We do have the province information there. And then we have some contact information. Applicant contact is people that work at the operator who submitted the facility information. And then other applicant is if an engineering company submitted the application. And then last, we've just got a little bit more data with regards to location information. I provided 2 files. This is all new well, and then the second file is all on existing. This was on license amendment, so an existing facility that an amendment to the license came out. Either quite often it was increasing the inlet capacity, or they're adding new equipment, and we've identified the equipment that's being added.